Hey there, my name is Alicia Manzano. I'm the Mayor's Liaison for Strategic Partnerships, and this is my daughter, Aliana Manzano. And we thought we'd share a special book with you today for Lavender Libros. It's called Just Ask by Supreme Court Justice Sonia Sotomayor. And this book is super important to both of us because when Justice Sotomayor came through Albuquerque for her book tour, we were able to meet her and she signed this very copy for Aliana. So a special thank you to City Council President Cynthia Borrego for inviting me to do this today, for inviting us to do this today. And we will read Just Ask. Hi, I'm Sonia. My friends and I are planting a garden. Gardens are magical places. Thousands of plants bloom together, but every flower, every berry, and every leaf is different. Each has a different smell, different color, different shape, and different purpose. Some flowers need lots of sunlight. Others thrive in the shade. Some have to be trimmed regularly, while others are better off left alone. Some trees and flowers are more fragile, and others are more hardy. Kids are all different. Some of us are in a hurry, and others take more time. Some of us seem shy and quiet, while others are chatty and loud. Some of our differences are easy to spot. Others take longer to notice. Each of us grows in our own way. So if you are curious about other kids, just ask. Not everyone is comfortable answering questions about themselves, but I don't mind. What am I doing? Several times a day, I prick my finger to measure the sugar in my blood, and I give myself shots of medicine called insulin. I do this because I have diabetes, and my body doesn't make insulin naturally like other people's. Even though this can sometimes hurt, I gather all of my courage to do it to be healthy. Do you ever need to take medicine to be healthy? I do. My name is Rafael, and I have asthma, which means I sometimes have trouble breathing. When that happens, I take a break and use an inhaler with medicine to make breathing easier. Quiet time helps me slow down and catch my breath. My inhaler is like a tool to help my body. Do you use a tool to help your body?
That's a tool.
Yeah, that's his tool. He has a little inhaler for his asthma. I'm Anthony, and I use a wheelchair to get around. Even though I can't run with my legs, I can go super fast. How do you get from place to place? My name is Madison, and my guide dog, Lucky, helps me get places safely because I'm blind. My friend Arturo is blind too. He uses a cane to get around. Even though we can't see, we strengthen our other senses and notice lots of details others may miss. We can hear with our ears, smell with our noses, and feel with our hands. How do you use your senses?
What's this?
That looks like a grasshopper. I'm VJ. I learn about the world differently because I can see, but I can't hear. I'm deaf. Most of the time, I communicate with people using my face and hands through sign language. It's cool to know another language. I also love reading and writing. What about you? I'm Bianca, and I have dyslexia. So I have to work really hard and take my time when I am reading and writing words. Sometimes I use computer programs to help me. I love learning by doing things. My imagination is full of ideas, and I'm very good at making art from the pictures I see in my mind. Are you really good at something?
I'm good at finding things.
You are good at finding things.
And finding things.
Yes, you are. I'm great at dinosaurs. I know all about them. I'm Jordan, and I have autism. Organizing and counting all my toy dinosaurs again and again makes me feel calm. My classmate Tiana also has autism, but it's different for her. She doesn't talk, but I like to talk. I especially like to talk about dinosaurs. What do you like to talk about?
I like to talk about new things.
Yes, you do. For me, listening comes more easily than talking, and I'm a really
What are you
good
talking
listener.
about?
This is on, and she speaks with a stutter. So sometimes I repeat a word or get stuck when I try to say it. It may take me a little longer to express myself, and sometimes I'm too shy to talk, but I understand everything that's going on. Do you ever wonder if people understand you?
Whoa.
I do. My name is Julia. Sometimes I wiggle or make sounds that I can't control because I have Tourette's syndrome. People may look at me funny because they think I am not paying attention or just acting out, but it's not true. I am listening. I don't always like to have to explain. It frustrates me, but it helps when I tell people that it's just what my body does. Do you ever feel frustrated?
Mhm.
Yeah. My name is Manuel, and I have attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. It's also called ADHD. I can get frustrated when I really feel the need to move around, even though I'm supposed to sit still. When my teachers and friends are patient with me if I forget something or get distracted, I can get myself back on track. Yeah, look at all the different people.
That time.
And the little dinosaur. What's helpful to you?
Sometimes it's like that. And the one like that.
Yeah. I'm Nolan. It's helpful to me when the food I eat has a clear label that says it's nut-free because I'm allergic to nuts. They can make me so sick that I would have to go to the hospital if I ate any, even by accident. So I always tell people about my allergy and ask if any food has nut ingredients. Speaking up keeps me healthy. How do you use your voice?
That's it.
Wow, it looks like a little squirrel.
No.
Not that part?
No, this girl is there.
Those are little water droplets.
Why?
I love to sing and I love to talk. I love to make new friends and be included. I am Grace. I was born with Down syndrome. Kids like me with Down syndrome have an extra building block called a chromosome in our bodies, but we are all different from each other too. I can do almost anything any other kid can do, though learning new things can take some time. One way I learn is to ask questions. What helps you learn? You've been asking questions, huh? It does help us learn.
And I'm learning how to read.
Yes, and you're learning how to read. It's me, Sonia again. I ask questions too. When something seems different or new, I just ask my
Sonia.
parents or my teachers.
Where's Sonia?
Sonia is not pictured in here.
No, not. Oh, it's in here. Where is her in here?
Yeah, I don't see her in here. Maybe this is her. You think? Yeah.
But to say I can't see her face, but when she turn around to see her face, maybe she's Sonia. Oh, me.
Maybe that's her too. All right, I think we're almost done, okay? It's me, Sonia again. I ask questions too. When something seems different or new, I just ask my parents or my teachers and they help me to understand, especially if my friends don't feel ready to explain. This is what I've learned. Imagine if all of the plants in this garden were exactly the same. That would only would grow peas. That would mean no strawberries or cucumbers or carrots. It might also mean no trees or roses or sunflowers. Just like in our garden, all the ways we are different make our neighborhood, our whole world really, more interesting and fun. And just like all of these plants, each of us has unique powers to share with the world and make it more interesting and richer. What will you do with your superpowers? So we thank you again for joining Aliana and I for Lavender Libros. We appreciate this program. We appreciate you, Councilor Borrego.